we're dwindling in numbers of teaser tups. Right, now quick move. If you remember, we dropped 40 shearlings off at some away ground. Well, they've eaten the away ground off, so on the way back to the other shearlings, as we got to start thinking about vaccinating and tupping and stuff. So these are coming home. Josie's doing a magic. Then we're on with some straw. So that's just spotting with rain. And again. Not gonna lie, they have lost a little bit of nick, but I'm really happy in the condition they're in. If anything, they're probably a bit better off than the ones here. If anything, are a bit too fit. They're just spot on. Yeah, had a good couple of months away on holiday and now they're back. Right, that is final load of the evening going back home. I'm sorry I haven't filmed anything in the day, but we're very fortunate because some of the grassland we rent, the whole farm itself is rented out, and all the arable land, we have some of the straw off them. So as you can see behind me, they've been combining today, and you'll have seen by the shots, I was very fortunate for them to let me film that too, which is very cool. Very, very fancy combine. Yeah. My brother's been loading, I've been carting back and front, and Dad's been on the baler. But yes, he's getting on. He's just loaded the last trailer. That'll come back tomorrow because we've run out of trailers. Right, get back. In the morning we are back on sheep. I'm gonna pull out all the cool ewes because I want any fit ones then to go while the price is alright. And on top of that, anything that is lean that I haven't pulled out to cull, I'm going to pull them out and put them on a nice bit of grass. Hopefully there's only going to be a dozen 15 of them, but that is the plan in the morning. Right, we have some sheep in. It's pretty simple. All I'm going to do is quickly see if anything is not fit, which all of these seem pretty good. And I mean dramatically unfit. A lot of these are plenty fit enough. And then we do some shedding. The red ones are the cull ewes, so if they've got a red spot there, I don't know if that'll be the last video or this video, they're going on the trailer. Everything else is going this way. Border Leicesters, the lambs, and anything unfit is going that way. And we'll just crack on and get it done. Yeah, pretty much. I don't even know if there's a lean one in that other one. The border Leicester are lean for one, that's why they're coming. You'll see the difference. You can see a spine on that, whereas like that's fine. That's a bit spiny, so that will probably come with us. You can feel the rib cage. So yeah, odd ones like that are going to come with us. Apart from that, just back out in the field, but mainly we're here to pull out the cull ewes. But while we're here, I'll pull out anything that's lean just to get a bit better grub, because it's short down here. I've got a little field they can go in 6 a dozen, but I don't have a little field that they can all go in and put condition on.
We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years pass, now I know you, how the times can change, and I get a little down, thinking about tomorrow. I get down. Was it over from the get-go? Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you, sleepless nights, what a crime, wasting my tears on a broken dream. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake.
Ewes all back, they always look so much better when you pull out the cull ewes. Now we'll go, plan is now we'll go and take the cull ewes back and pop them on that field, and then we've got some lean ones that I'm just going to put behind the house at the farm to get some condition on them, some TLC. Cull ewes dropped off behind me. They've got the patch of rough grazing that we've bought back from a couple of years ago. Still looking good. Obviously it's on a hillside and the sun's been out all summer, so it's not ideal. Josie, we don't need them. Come here. Come here. If you did spot the one with a dodgy bag, it burst a few weeks ago. It's dried off. It's okay. It's just one reason it's in here. Yeah, one of those things that can happen when they get mastitis, but she's alright. She's healthy. Reason they're going on this rough stuff, hopefully they'll put some condition on them. I know it's not the greatest, but this year anything is better than nothing. So yeah, they'll happily graze away. That should keep the stomachs full. Come here, Joe. Here. Good girl. And then they will go in the next week, 2 weeks. It's probably about 6, 8 leaner ones that'll stay for a bit longer, but we'll get a big batch done. So we're back on the straw game. I'm sorry if I didn't explain properly. So the reason I pulled those dozen out that were a bit leaner is because to get ready for tupping, we want them at something called a condition score 3.5. So when you feel the backs of a ewe, you'll see a bit like a fat lamb how fit they are. So when you saw me putting my hand down the back, you can either feel the spine and the ribs. And what you're feeling is along the spine and the end of the ribs, like I think it's called the lumbar processes. That might be a bit posh, but yeah. And you'll feel the coverage, especially at the end of those ribs. And we want a decent amount of coverage. I'll put the scale here. We're looking like a 3.5 getting ready for tupping, and some of those ewes are probably like 2s, 2.5. So we want them to get up to 3s and casually and gradually increase towards tupping, which is in 10 weeks time. The rest of them are either fit, just under fit, or a bit too fit, so they can stay where they are. There's not a lot of grass, it's not going to do a lot of harm, but those dozen just need a little bit of TLC as well as all the Leicesters. Morning all, so we are away from straw and today we're doing some egg counts. We love an egg count just because overnight, well yesterday, went around the ewe lambs and there was a couple of squitty bums. We're just taking an egg count from the fat lambs and from the 2 groups of ewe lambs this morning. We'll get the results later today, but more importantly, early start because we need to get back to the farm for 8:30 as we are muck spreading. 2 fields have been sprayed off, ready to be piled up and reseeded this autumn, winter. It's a bit earlier than normal, but we're getting it done whilst it's dry. I don't know if they'll be drilling it for a while, but we could do with some rain. So the reason we're doing this is there's a couple of lambs just there that have got mucky bums. So as soon as you see something like that, we come in, make sure that they haven't got worms. It could just be that because it's been a hot day, they've lain in the sun for like 24 hours and they've suddenly come out and eaten a lush bit of grass, so like that over the last few days. We find that has happened in this hot weather, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Do not want lambs going backwards at this time of year because all of these are going to those chamois tups. They need to be at weight for tupping. Busy couple of days. So what we do here on the farm, we take a lot of horse muck from horse yards, we'll bring it all back home, then when we come to reseed lays, it gets spread like you see, and we're putting natural matter back into the ground. The digger is not ours, it's the farm across the road, so they come in for a couple of days and get that done. We're on the last couple of loads. There's a farmer next door. I'm going to go and sort his lambs because there's a bit of a problem going on there and they're away on holidays. Crack on, get it done. This will be my last load of muck. And I think there's probably one more that Dad will do after that. He's been on that. Everyone's been muck spreading. Me, George, Robin, Dad, you name it, they've been muck spreading. Come on. Come on. So some of you will be wondering why on earth I've been catching coloured Ryland sheep. So you can see we've put some ectofly on them and they've also been wormed. So the farm next door, they just need a little bit of a hand. They had one that was struck earlier today, so we've just gone through. There's some in here, some in the field next door, and then some tups we've done. These are easy, just fed them. They've come off a caught on them and those in the pen, but quick and easy job. And now we know they're covered and no risk of fly strike. It's the only thing with like Rylands and stuff like that, they're very woolly sheep, so you gotta keep a good eye on them because they're a pain when it comes to wool. Right, so we've got egg count results back. Every single group that we tested was between 600 and 700 strong girls. So we've come up to one of the groups of ewe lambs. We're going to do them, and then we've got 2 more groups. But we have a little helper today who's just took his wellies off. So we're going to pull this. Who is it, Tommy? It's you. Can you see yourself? Say hello. We've got Tommy helping us. Yeah, wave.
Wave to the camera. Hello.